Welcome back, traveler. If you were with us in our last episode, you stood on the edge of this forgotten paradise, watching the sun dip below the massive limestone cliffs. You felt the weight of your modern accelerated life begin to lift as we walked through the timeless orchards of golden plums and emerald peach trees. But as the twilight settled over this hidden valley, we left you with a question about a deeper secret hidden beneath the surface of this quiet mountain life. In a world that celebrates relentless speed, the elders of this community have maintained absolute mental clarity, a profound sense of purpose, and a life completely untouched by the psychological exhaustion of the 21st century. Today, we are stepping across the threshold. We are entering the heart of this community to uncover their ancient daily ritual of healing, and more importantly, how you can carry this sanctuary within your soul, even if you live in the loudest, most crowded city on Earth. Take another deep breath. Let the outside world fade away. Let us begin the final chapter of our journey. To understand the mind of this valley, you must understand how they share space. In the cities we built, architecture is designed for isolation. We retreat into our separate apartments, close our heavy concrete doors, and stare into individual glowing screens. We are more connected digitally than any generation in history. Yet, we are profoundly, heartbreakingly lonely. But here, the homes are built around a central hearth. The fire pit in the middle of the room is not just for warmth or cooking. It is the emotional anchor of the household. There are no television sets humming in the background here, no notifications interrupting the flow of human interaction. When night falls, the family sits together around the fire. They do not talk to pass the time. They allow the time to pass through them. Psychologists often note that modern stress comes from a lack of true presence. We are always preparing for the next hour, the next deadline, the next day. But as you watch the elders here, you notice there is no nervous energy. They sit in silence without awkwardness. They look at each other when they speak. Their nervous systems are co-regulating with the slow, steady rhythm of the earth beneath them. When you live in an environment where your physical surroundings change every few years, your mind becomes restless. But this room has looked exactly like this for 3 generations. This structural stability breeds psychological safety. It reminds the subconscious mind that you are safe, you are held, and there is absolutely no need to rush. What is the secret ritual that keeps anxiety from taking root in this valley? It is not a complex meditation technique or a secret herbal remedy. It is a living practice rooted in an ancient philosophy known as Wu Wei, the art of effortless action, or flowing with the natural order of things. In our modern lives, we are taught to conquer. We push through exhaustion, we force outcomes, and we wage a constant war against time. We treat life like an obstacle course to be completed as fast as possible. The elders of this valley live the exact opposite way. Their daily ritual is simply to participate in the day rather than manage it. When the elder walks into the orchard each morning, he does not carry a to-do list. He observes. He listens to the wind. He watches which trees need water, which fruits are ready, and which ones need more time in the sun. This is the ritual of soft fascination in its highest form. By placing his attention entirely on things that do not demand anything from him, his analytical, anxious brain goes completely offline. Think about the liberation in that mindset. The trees do not panic about whether they will produce enough fruit this year. They simply follow the cycle. The river does not stress about reaching the ocean. It simply flows around the rocks. By aligning their daily actions with this effortless rhythm, the people here eliminate the friction that causes burnout. Anxiety is nothing more than the friction between how things are right now and how your mind wishes they would be. When you accept the rhythm of the present moment, anxiety simply dissolves because it has no future to feed on. From the perspective of a modern city, this village might look poor. There are no high-speed trains stopping here. There are no luxury stores, no flashing advertisements, and no digital conveniences. But if you look into the eyes of the people who live here, you realize that our definition of wealth might be completely backwards. We have traded our peace for convenience. We have traded our time for productivity. We have accumulated objects, notifications, and status, but in the process, we have emptied our souls. We live in constant fear of missing out, of falling behind, of not being enough. In this secret valley, the illusion of progress has no weight. The villagers know exactly what is enough: a roof that keeps out the mountain rain, a fire that warms the hearth, a soil that provides clean food, and a community that shares your sorrows and your joys. When you eliminate the artificial desires created by algorithms and advertisements, a massive cognitive burden drops off your shoulders. Your mind stops running. You no longer feel the invisible, crushing weight of expectations, because the only expectation here is to exist fully in the body you were given, on the earth that sustains you. This is why psychological diseases are so rare in these mountains. It is not because the people are biologically different from you. It is because their environment does not constantly trigger their survival instincts. They are at home in the world. Our journey into this hidden paradise is coming to an end. But as the final shadows wrap around this ancient mountain sanctuary, I want you to remember something incredibly important. You do not need to buy a plane ticket to China's rural valleys to find this peace. You do not need to abandon your life and move to a wooden cabin in the mountains. The true sanctuary we explored today is not made of wood, tiled roofs, or stone paths. It is a state of mind. The next time your phone vibrates and your mind begins to panic, take a deep breath. Remember the quiet peach orchard. Remember the old woman sitting peacefully by her doorway, watching the timeless mountain. Remember that nature never rushes, yet everything is accomplished. Close your eyes to the digital noise, create your own inner hearth, and allow your soul to slow down to the speed of the earth. Thank you for journeying with us through this two-part series on Reunion Place. If these moments of silence brought healing to your crowded mind, please subscribe, leave a peaceful comment below, and share this invitation to escape with someone who needs to breathe. Until our next destination, keep the silence within you.